Aged Through Blood. Those 2D motorbike games that were very popular back then. Basically that, but as a Metroidvania with flow state Katana Zero-like combat. Game takes the bike genre and utilizes those quirks very cleverly. Place your bike in the way to block incoming bullets, so doing a wheelie into incoming fire lets you pass through machine gun fire. Deflect bullets by turning mid-air, and to reload guns you must do backflip. How cool isn't that? This is polished to a perfect sheen, and I am impressed at how the developers designed a Metroidvania so well around these unorthodox mechanics. Well, perfectly natural to move around the world while engaging in combat. Despite the classic, you can overdo a wheelie at any point and just die instantly, which forces you to be engaged at all times. Visuals and animation is stunning, the travel music is absolutely perfect, the characters are charming and cute, and the story is brutal but touches on human matters, despite the funny furry characters. From a presentation standpoint, it's top notch. There is a staggering amount of patience and effort in this one. On the game to me is in a game that requires concentration or is difficult for long periods of without any real break or pause. It's like Rusted Moss or Crosscode, for example, fall into this category of game for me. Die a significant amount of times for the smallest thing, and some of these can feel extremely bad as well. It provides a ton of checkpoints, and as another user pointed out, it can feel a bit like Katana Zero, where you will restart a section over and over repeatedly until you get your clean run. Isn't a part of the game that I do not enjoy. The soundtrack fits the setting of the game rather perfectly. It is exactly where it should be, so you don't just cruise through the game like it's nothing. The story so far has been interesting and hope they continue it. All the bugs I ran into the demo seem to have been fixed. It's not be the type of the game for everyone, but it was fun for me. Consider those sorts of things a negative. Note for players looking for a more traditional, perhaps relaxed, exploration Metroidvania experience. Out of the way, Laika's art, music, animation and overall design are superb. I recommend it to people as long as they understand what they are getting into. A unique experience that kept me pretty engaged with its overall visual style and story. Few frustrating bosses. Dark Souls drop money on death, but you can retrieve. Its thing doesn't really work that well here, to be honest, which lead to some annoying time sinks, and there was a deal of unclear side tracking for certain side quests, where it's like finding a needle in a haystack. But even then I managed to get through this game without any need for a wiki, so it didn't matter enough to me to stop playing. Highly recommended if you can endure some of the frustrating elements. It's a very satisfying and beautiful ride.